like we always do with this time. I get the shine.
Howdy Crystal Conclave, it's NESHY and Arise Heart is gone. That means advanced Crystal Beasts are back in the mix. Hybrid has a huge buff now this format, with both Arise Ban and Magnamute limited, which is huge actually for banishing the Dugar's targets and stuff like that. So today I'm going to give an updated advanced Overdrive build, kicking it off with 3 Sapphire Pegasus, the best normal summon in the deck, by far places another Crystal Beast into your back row, and we're playing 1 advanced Sapphire Pegasus. Now, the advanced Crystal Beasts go to the graveyard immediately if advanced Dark isn't on the field. So you don't want to play as many advanced Sapphire Pegasus, and this one grabs one from the banished pile as well. 1 advanced Cobalt Eagle, this one pitches itself to search for advanced Dark, similar to Gravekeeper's Commandant. Amethyst Cat and advanced Emerald Tortoise for the Cherubini package. 1 Ruby, also for Cherubini, but also special summons all of your Crystal Beasts. 1 advanced Ruby. This card is the card that really puts it all together. This is the reason that you play advanced Crystal Beasts in the first place. Then we have 2 Zenith. When it's in the back row, banish it, special summon another Crystal Beast from the deck, and search for our ultimate crystal. Rainbow Dragon, this is the bomb card of the deck. It also enables Awakening. For the Crystal Beast spells and traps, we have 3 Crystal Bond, adding a Crystal Beast from deck to hand and crystallizing 1 immediately from the deck. 3 Golden Rule, special summoning Crystal Beast from hand or grave and placing 2 from the deck with a different name. 3 Awakening does everything for the deck. This is how you play through Nibiru. This is how you search for every one of your other cards in the deck. 3 Foolish Burial Goods, the strongest starter in the deck, not only adding you a Crystal Beast but also a field spell. 3 Rainbow Bridge to search for these 3 cards of the above, as well as our Crystal Miracle, and 3 Bridge of the Heart, which is the strongest card in the deck. This card removes threats going second, and it enables extension with our powerful crystal spells and traps in order to proceed through the game. Crystal Miracle being an Omni Negate is super invaluable for this deck, being able to dodge cards like Dark Ruler No More, Forbidden Droplet, Evenly Match, any kind of equalizer like that. And then our field spells of choice for Salvation. This card banishes itself to search for a Crystal Beast and any field spell. This is Advanced Dark. This is what enables our advanced Crystal Beast and turns advanced Ruby into an extender, which is super nice. And this is Necro Valley. Necro Valley is a huge foothold that Crystal Beasts have in the meta, being able to turn off cards moving in the graveyard at all. Not only stuff like Branded Chimera, Unchained and Pearly both lose their grind game entirely, but also Runic variants. Something that Abyss Dweller can't stop is Runic Fountain putting back cards from the graveyard, but Necro Valley is one that does stop that. The Salvation, being able to search either an engine piece or a defensive card, is super nice. And finally for the non-engine, 3 Kashtira Fenrir, just incredible card. This card outs Floodgates, it gives you another card to combo with Saryuja, giving you extra value, and then it's amazing going first and second. It puts on immediate pressure, which Crystal Beasts struggle with. Next is Forbidden Droplet. Now that Arise Heart is gone, we can safely play Droplet and pitch cards from our hand to the graveyard. Amazing, and Crystal Beasts do well with this card because of how many spells we have, meaning we can chain it to a spell to gain extra value, and because the Crystal Beast in the back row can act as more material for our Droplet. And if a crystal is sent from the back row to the graveyard, Droplet counts original types, so your opponent can't respond with monster effects if you send a back row crystal. 2 Prosperity for consistency, and 1 Called by the Grave because we don't like Ash or Droll. A well-timed Ash does really hurt this deck, and Droll definitely hurts this deck. Prosperity lets you dig for more cards, and you're always banishing 3 with this deck. That's why you're not playing 3 Prosperity, because you really need your extra deck as an engine, so 2 as a nice little boost to consistency is nice, and rounds it out to a nice 44 cards. Shoutouts to the Jesse tokens. For our extra deck, we're playing our 1 Rainbow Overdragon, our 1 Rainbow Dragon Overdrive, the 2 boss monsters. This, when it's summoned, can trigger Cross Sheep to special summon another Crystal Beast. And then this, you get to wipe the board and different dimension return your Crystal Beast to go in for a lethal push, 8100 damage. And this is part of the reason why you're playing pure Crystal Beast with Advanced, because Advanced helps the pure Crystal Beast combo, giving them more opportunities to combo off. And the pure Crystal Beast gives them more staying power, being able to bring back your pure Crystal Beasts instead of your advanced Crystal Beasts, since now when you shuffle the field, Advanced Dark will no longer be on the field. Cherubini for the combo, Saryuja and Zelantis. We also have Nightmare Griffin as a skill drain and reset awakening. We have Cross Sheep for the combo, IP Masquerena with targets being Nightmare Phoenix, Appaloosa, and Underworld Goddess. Just a very strong IP target for this deck. And finally for Xyz monsters, we have Plan B. If we get hand trapped and everything goes wrong, we can always rely on Plan B Baguska. Dugaras for combo, Dweller to act as an interruption on our full board to stop Unchained, and Vine Arsenal AA Zeus. Being able to wipe the board going second, Pegasus acting as a 1-card Zeus is a nice silver bowl to have in our back pocket and helps us going second. Now for the side deck, we have 3 impactful hand traps. This is the only hand trap we're playing in the entire deck, and we want it to be most impactful. And Floodgates happen to be the most impactful defensive cards in the game. We have Ib with Secret Village to Secret Village lock our opponents. Also combos very well with Nightmare Griffin. 2 Triple Tactics Thrust, and here is our Thrust package. We have Triple Tactics Talent, we have Change of Heart, or it could be Herald of the Abyss to stop Pearly, which I kind of prefer actually. We have Harpy's Feather Duster with 2 Lightning Storms, and we have 3 Evenly Matched to totally equalize the field and make it a true even match, except not really. Now I'm going to show you 2 combos that you can do to start summoning Rainbow Dragon Overdrive and attacking your opponent with 11,000 attack. If you guys are enjoying these amazing sleeves in this video, that is courtesy of TSX1 for the Supreme Pro sleeve. These are the best sleeves in the game, with many different styles to choose from, all at a premium quality. I'm happy to say I'm officially sponsored by Team Samurai X1. Big shoutouts to Sam. Make sure to head to tsx1.com and use my discount code NESHY10 to save 10% off your entire purchase. Now let's get back to these crystal combos. Kicking it off with combo number 1, this is the strongest 2-card combo we have access to. Foolish Burial Goods and Rainbow Bridge of the Heart. First you're going to use Goods, send Rainbow Bridge of Salvation, send... We're going to banish Rainbow Bridge of Salvation to add Sapphire Pegasus and a field spell from deck to hand. That up here. Next, we're going to normal summon our Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus, use its effect, crystallize Ruby from the deck. And now we'll use Rainbow Bridge of the Heart, the strongest spell card in the game, effect pop Ruby to search for our Golden Rule. Now we'll activate Golden Rule, crystallizing 2 Crystal Beasts from the deck, and special summoning Ruby from the grave. Ruby's going to trigger, and thankfully with Bestial Magnamut being at 1, Ruby probably won't get Bestialed. We'll trigger both Pegasuses, we'll crystallize Zenith and our Crystal Beast Ruby Carbuncle, the advanced version. Now we'll banish our Zenith to special summon Emerald Tortoise and add Rainbow Dragon to our hand. Now, Advanced Emerald Tortoise's effect is negated, so even though Advanced Dark isn't on the field currently, it won't go to the graveyard due to Zenith's effect. Now we'll link off 2 level 3s to summon out our Cherubini, the Ebon Angel of the Burning Abyss. Cherubini is going to send a level 3 from deck to grave, and now we'll go ahead and overlay 2 Pegasus into Dugaras the Timeless. Dugaras is going to use its effect to loot Pegasus's effect again. Golden Rule goes to grave. Effect to crystallize and advance Sapphire Pegasus. Now you see how this is going to get a little nutty pretty soon. We're going to link off these 3 Crystal Beasts, or these 3 cards, into a link 4, World Dragon Zelantis. Now Zelantis is going to activate its effect, banish monsters on the field, and then it's going to just special summon them back, which is going to trigger Pegasus again since it's not once per turn. And that's going to crystallize Advanced Cobalt Eagle. Now we'll activate Advanced Dark to the field. Here it comes. And now this will allow us to special summon Ruby without it going to the grave. Ruby, Advanced Ruby, is going to special summon the other Advanced Crystal Beast and itself. This isn't an on-field effect, so it just goes from here to here, and your opponent has to respond while Ruby's a spell or trap card, continuous spell card. And now Advanced Pegasus is going to trigger. This is going to crystallize our Advanced Emerald Tortoise from the grave. And now we'll go ahead and link 2 of these off for a Cross Sheep. And now since we've gathered all 7 Crystal Beasts on the field or in our graveyard, the greatest light resurrects. Come forth, Rainbow Dragon. And before we do anything else, let's go ahead and make some room, because our Cross Sheep is about to flood our field just one more time. We're going to overlay into an Abyss Dweller to stop any Unchained boards. And now we'll tribute off our Rainbow Dragon to summon the mighty Rainbow Overdragon, a fusion monster which will trigger Cross Sheep's effect to special summon Ruby to the field. Ruby's effect will activate to special summon Advanced Emerald Tortoise, and we'll link these 2 and Cross Sheep using it as 2 materials for a link 4, Nightmare Griffin. If you have another card in hand, you can pitch it to reset Golden Rule and draw another card for free. Now that we've assembled this end board, we can banish 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Crystal Beasts and Rainbow Dragon from our graveyard. Ultimate Crystal Rainbow Dragon Overdrive. And now with this end board, we have 2 Floodgates, a Skill Drain for all non-linked monsters. We have a Dweller to shut off our opponent's graveyard. We have 2 Destructions in the battle phase with Zelantis. And if all else goes wrong, we can always press the red button and shuffle the field with Ultimate Crystal Rainbow Dragon Overdrive. Let's get into the next combo. Now we showcased the best combo for this deck, now let's showcase the worst combo. This is the lowest potential 2-card combo for the deck, and this is exclusive to the hybrid version. So if you're playing pure, this doesn't combo, but since we're playing Advanced Crystal Beast, this is combo. This could be Sapphire Pegasus or Advanced Cobalt Eagle. You're going to start off by activating Crystal Bond, which adds Advanced Cobalt Eagle and crystallizes Ruby from the deck. And now, we'll pitch Advanced Eagle to search for Advanced Dark from the deck. Now we'll normal summon Pegasus, effect crystallize Advanced Sapphire Pegasus, and we'll activate Advanced Dark to enable Ruby to special summon itself and the Advanced Pegasus, which is going to use its effect to crystallize an Emerald Tortoise from the deck. And now we can go ahead and overlay these 2 into Dugar's the Timeless, and that's what's important about this variant, is now we have a card in the graveyard for Dugar's. We have a target in the grave to enable it for its effect to detach 2, special summon Pegasus, and use Pegasus again to crystallize Zenith. Unfortunately, Advanced Pegasus can't crystallize Zenith, but thankfully Dugar's can loop Pegasus' effect again. And now we can use Zenith's effect, banish it, to special summon Ruby from the deck and add Rainbow Dragon. This is the pure Ruby. Now we're going to link off these 2 to summon Cross Sheep, the Dugar's and the Sapphire Pegasus, and then we'll link these 2 level 3s to summon out our Cherubini. Cherubini is going to dump our last level 3 we need in order to special summon Rainbow Dragon, and we'll immediately tribute it off to special summon Rainbow Overdragon, which is going to trigger Cross Sheep's effect to special summon our Ruby from the grave. And Ruby's going to trigger, special summon Advanced Emerald Tortoise, and here we're going to link off these 2 with the Ruby in order to special summon a 3-material Appaloosa. 3 materials right there. And we'll link off these 2 monsters to special summon IP Masquerena. And now, by banishing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Crystal Beasts plus Rainbow Dragon, they'll fuse together to form, and I guess not fuse, but kind of contact fuse like Dragon Buster, the Ultimate Crystal Rainbow Dragon Overdrive with 11,000 attack. And now comboing with our 3-material Appaloosa and IP to link off into targets like Underworld Goddess or Nightmare Phoenix to pop things like a My Friend Pearly. That's a way that this deck can combo from the 2 not most impactful cards in the deck. And at the end of the day, one Pegasus can become either Baguska or Dweller, which are two very impactful floodgates against the two best decks of the meta, Unchained and Pearly. That's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys very much for watching. My patrons can see my current Conclave control deck, which is the one that I'm personally playing. Advance got a nice buff, but I'm still playing Conclave right now. I hope you guys enjoyed showcasing the power of Advanced Combo with me, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.